Welcome to the challenge round. Here's the breakdown. The first competitor, standing 5 feet 10 inches, weighing 245 pounds, Bill Pearl. And his opponent, standing 5 feet 10 inches, weighing 230 pounds, Harold Poole. And we begin this classic challenge round with the front relaxed, of course. Harold Poole's taking this one quite easily, just overwhelming Bill Pearl in the conditioning department. I will say, right out of the chute, that some of these older challenge rounds are going to be difficult to find the mandatory poses during competitions, but we'll do our best. But I'm afraid most of these poses are going to have to be photo shoots or otherwise. But anyway, Bill Pearl loses out to the Harold Poole in this one. Now let's have a look at the front double bicep pose. In my opinion, Bill Pearl is taking this one away from Harold Poole. Poole is the better conditioned athlete, I will admit. But I don't think it's enough to take a win away from Bill Pearl with the mass. He's definitely winning on the mass department. And you look at the legs especially. But I will say, Harold Poole has some excellent cuts in those legs of his. I think the deciding factor is just the edge that Bill Pearl has in the lat department here. Because everything else is pretty equal. But it goes without saying, Bill Pearl wins this one. Anyway, let's have a look at the next pose. Here in the side chest pose. And it's plain to see that I was unable to find a competition-ready pitcher. Not so sure about Bill Pearl. It may be a competition pitcher, but I think it's pretty equal. And having said that, it's not going to mean much any difference anyway, because Harold Poole is losing this one to Bill Pearl. And it's a 2 against 1 for Bill Pearl. And I don't see a problem with that, because Bill Pearl is one of my favorite bodybuilders of all time. I like Poole just fine. But I love Bill Pearl. Anyway, let's have a look at another pose. And it's obvious for this one. It's a photo shoot for both gentlemen. But I think it's a level playing ground because the lighting is good for both gentlemen. And this is their classic poses, I guess. Or a signature pose, I'm guessing. I'm going to edge out a victory here for Harold Poole. And he's, I don't know, it's pretty close, really. I think the lag department may be the deciding factor. Harold Poole has some fantastic legs. Bill Pearl does too. But in this shot here, it's evident that Poole is winning over Pearl. I find their names are quite similar, so I get screwed up sometimes. I think this is probably the 10th time I re-recorded this. Anyway, we'll keep that to myself. Now let's have these gentlemen at this time turn around and snap a rear double bicep pose. And if this is your first time seeing Bill Pearl hit a rear double bicep pose, then it must be a rare treat for you. Because he has one fantastic back development. All goes without saying, he's winning this one with ease. Not a very good lighting for Harold Poole. Can't really see what he has. But we can definitely see what he doesn't have. And that is a very extremely low lat placing. Like Bill Pearl here has. Just fantastic. And if you look, a little Christmas tree back there as well. So this guy was a true legend for a reason. But anyway, due to lack of rear lat spreads in both cases, we're going to have these gentlemen turn back around and snap a version of a most muscular. And this appears to be a hands behind back most muscular. A little bit different. But we're going to go with that one. And we're going to go with Harold Poole. Because he is taking this one with ease, in my opinion. I will say it's probably not that fair. But we got to go with what we have. And in this case, it is a competition, I believe, that Bill Pearl is in. I don't know. Could be training. I don't know. The other one is obviously a photo shoot. But we got to go with what we have, like I said, and I'm looking at the score sheet, and ladies and gentlemen, it's all tied up. It's an exact tie, and I promise you, I do not set these up to get ties. This is actually I have to actually dig and find another pose, which is, again, less fair for, well, the loser, I guess, because they're not competition pitchers. But anyway, let's have a look at another version of a most muscular pose. And this will be the final pitcher, no matter how close of a victory this is for the winner. And I must say, it's a little bit more fair for this one. Both photo shoots. And this is very difficult to hand one of my favorite bodybuilders a loss, because I'm going to edge out a victory here for Harold Poole. So, Bill Pearl loses the challenge round. This is difficult for me. This is much like handing Robbie Robinson a loss. It's a hard pill to swallow, but here is your winner of the challenge round, Harold Poole. Harold Poole will now await the challenge of another challenge round winner to do battle in the gladiator round.